So now let's go over that false reap again, but with a second common reaction from our partner. So remember, we're in our position here, we're constantly upsetting their base, kicking away, using that knee lever, drawing them forward, and when we're ready to execute, we use off balance 3. We either go into tripod or gas pedal. My preference is tripod, that's what we're gonna use for the remainder of this instructional. I come under, I make him step forward, he sees it coming, he's up and back, and guys, we gotta execute right away. This weight distribution lasts probably half second to a second. Zane's holding it so I can demo. Remember, from this situation, we're taking our heel in, leaning forward and pulling ourselves close to the knee, all the while throwing our shin over the quad and using this as an assist to get my hips up and outside of the knee. So all together, we just strip them, we draw ourselves in, and we reach across and base into the floor. Okay, let's turn it around. Go other way. Yep, keep going. Bring your weight to this leg, thank you. In this situation, as I go to crunch him in, he kicks his leg straight, so his shoelaces grab onto my hamstring. In this case, I use my base leg to drive. I go to my shoulder line just for a split second. You see how I'm positioning my elbow low? This is so that I can make a check mark and come under his shin. And from here, I just jolt his shin up and I draw it back in. At the same time, I immediately go to his hamstring and get my elbow inside. And from here, he decides to go for that roll. We stay connected to the front side, grab my own quad, take the elbow up, get the toes tight to the body, just like before. Let's take another look at that. I go to crunch, it's not happening. Look, I just go to my shoulders just for a second. Do not overcommit on the inversion. I don't want to see your legs go limp and you try to do stuff like this, right? Now you're gonna get stuck and you're gonna get squished, right? Keeping tension in our legs, constantly driving, constantly kicking. Elbow comes below my hip so I can jolt up, pull him back in as I go, shin to hamstring. Now guys, the reason we have to use this orientation is if my opponent decides not to move, we can still get a finish without getting crushed. Which is why when we do this, our opponent most likely is gonna take a roll and we can stay connected. From here, elevating the knee, elbow around the corner, drawing the toes in, and breaking on the front side.